Hello, I'm CJ Werleman, and in this episode, we expose the lies and manipulation of Israeli-born actress Gal Gadot, who many believe to be a psychological operation for the Zionist regime. But first, please remember to like and subscribe to our show. Now let's get into it. Psychological operations, or PSYOPs, are operations carried out by powerful states to convey selected information to targeted audiences with the aim of influencing their attitudes and behavior. Both Israel and the United States use PSYOPs to induce or reinforce attitudes perceived to be favorable to their respective and mutual objectives. The goal is to persuade, change, and influence. And it's no secret that Hollywood works together with the CIA and Pentagon to persuade, change, and influence global audiences into supporting the strategic interests of the US and Israeli governments. Hollywood launders Israel's lies and whitewashes its image problem, as observed by Israeli historian Giora Goodman in his critical examination of the American film industry.
I was surprised again and again to find just how much effort and care and thought had been put in by Israeli government officials, by Israeli IDF officers, into bringing over to Israel's cause what is the global entertainment capital.
Hollywood literally recruited Gal Gadot directly from the Israeli military in 2006, the year she appeared on the cover of Maxim magazine, which also happened to be the same year that she and her IDF colleagues were killing innocent civilians in Lebanon. A decade later, this Zionist murderer was transformed into Wonder Woman in 2017. Yes, Hollywood's Wonder Woman loves nothing more than killing Arab women for the self-proclaimed Jewish state, which is why the Lebanese government banned the film from being shown in the Arab country.
To have a film in which the main actress is not only Israeli, but also served 2 years in the Israeli occupation forces, has pictures taken with the mass murderer Shimon, Ariel Sharon, and with other mass murderers in Israel, and continues to make statements in support of the massacre of our people in Palestine, is an affront to Lebanese dignity, it's an affront to our honor, it's an affront to our history, because we are a state that is still at war with Israel. We are a state that is still we have people that are being killed by the Israeli state, people that are being wounded by the Israeli state, people that are threatened regularly by the Israeli state.
Gadot has since played an outsized role in whitewashing the Zionist occupation and its mass-killing machine, earning her praise from former Israeli President Reuven Rivlin, who called her a true and beloved ambassador for the State of Israel. She, more than anyone else in Hollywood, has used her mega platform to manufacture consent for genocide in Gaza, having not only urged her followers to stand with Israel, but also by hosting a screening of an Israeli military propaganda film that seeks to justify Israel's live-streamed genocide against 2.3 million Palestinians. Her real job is to shill for Israel, acting as just a front. Everything about her is a Zionist manufactured lie to infect the minds of global audiences. I mean, look at this nonsense. She not only claims to be an indigenous person of Israel, but also an 8th generation Israeli, which is absolutely preposterous, because this would mean each of her forebears became parents at only 9 years of age, given Israel has existed for only 77 years. You simply can't be indigenous to Palestine when your mother's heritage is Polish and your father's heritage is German. But, like all thieving Zionist settlers, her family changed their name to make it sound less European and more relevant to the land they stole from Palestinians. Gal Gadot's real name is Gal Greenstein. These name changes go hand in hand with the dispossession of the Palestinian population, remembering that Israel changed the name of every Palestinian village and town from their original Arabic names to Hebrew, as Israeli leaders changed their European names to better fit in with their new colonial surrounds.
His name is not Shimon Peres.
His real name is Simon Persky, and he is from Belarus.
His name is not Yitzhak Rabin.
His real name is Itzhak Rabitsov, and he is from Ukraine.
His name is not David Ben-Gurion.
His real name is David Groun, and he is from Poland.
His name is not Benjamin Netanyahu.
His real name is Benjamin Milikowski, and he is from Poland and Lithuania.
Her name is not Israel. Her real name is Palestine from the river to the sea.
Gal Gadot is Gal Greenstein, Zionist psyop. Her latest influence campaign was rolled out on March 19, the day she appeared in Hollywood's Variety magazine, which without coincidence happened to be the same day that Israel launched its Ramadan massacre in Gaza, killing more than 200 Palestinian children in a single 24-hour period during the middle of Islam's holiest month. So at the same time Palestinian mums and dads were picking up the shredded remains of their dead children, Gadot expressed support for the killers by saying she wants her children to grow up in a safe environment in Israel. I mean, what the living hell? She wants a safe environment for Israeli kids, but genocide for Palestinian children. To put her vulgarity into perspective, Gaza's health ministry released a 1,500-page document listing the names of more than 50,000 Palestinians killed since October 7, 2023. Nearly 1/3 of these pages are the names of 16,000 children. The first 27 pages are the names of babies killed, ages 0 to 1. This is peak depravity, and while Gadot might be dumb enough to confuse this photo for Hiroshima, it's actually Gaza, where children are massacred in their tents. Gal Gadot should be forced to harp on about wanting to raise kids in a safe environment directly to the face of every Palestinian parent who has lost all of their family members to Israeli warplanes.
الدول اللي برا وين الدول اللي برا تيجي تتدخل فينا يا خيبتي كل احترام يا خيبتي كل احترام بلاد اخويا يا خيبتي يا خيبتي يا خيبتي معي.
Gal Gadot's presence is literally everywhere at the moment due to the recent release of Snow White, in which she fittingly and ironically plays the role of the evil queen. But here's the thing. Gal Gadot is a terrible, god-awful, lousy actor. And that's not even coming from me. That's according to top Hollywood film critics who have panned her latest performance as terrible even by her terribly low acting standards. Movie viewers have taken to social media to express criticism of her acting, singing and dancing, saying she ruined every scene she appears in.
Gal Gadot. Ooh. The acting left so much to be desired with her. It felt as though I was watching somebody who had just learned English give their lines. And I even told Taylor, our producer Taylor, that it also felt like porno acting. I just gotta be honest. That's what I saw when I saw Gal Gadot. She looked so uncomfortable in everything that she was doing, so robotic and mechanic in everything that she was doing, and unfortunately it was really showing through in everything she did. Every single line she delivered, the songs that she sang, nothing about it had any sort of natural lean to it whatsoever.
When legendary Hollywood producer Martin Scorsese was asked if he believes Gal Gadot is a serious actor, he replied, Clearly, Gal Gadot cannot act to save her life. But Israel's influence over Hollywood is why she gets acting roles while much better actors are shunned and overlooked. Israel's influence is also why she was given a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame on March 18, despite her objective lack of talent. But the good news here is the American public is finally catching on. Not only do a majority of Americans now support Palestine, but also they're getting better at identifying a Zionist psyop when they see one, which explains why hundreds turned up to protest Gadot's Walk of Fame ceremony.
As Hollywood residents, we're not going to stand for this. We're going to come, we're going to make no noise, and we're going to let her know, and we're going to let Hollywood know that this is not acceptable. And we're not going to stand for this as Palestinians.
Gal Gadot is a racist. Gal Gadot is a Zionist.
At the same time that Gadot is being lavished with fake praise by Zionist influencers in Hollywood, we see award-winning actors coming under fire for defying the Zionist narrative in praising Palestine and criticizing Israel. They even tried to rein in her Snow White co-star Rachel Zegler after she tweeted, "Free Palestine," a tweet that caused a public rift between the two actors. Thankfully, history is on Zegler's side, because moral righteousness and international law resides with Palestine, not with Israel. And while things look incredibly bleak for Gaza right now, I implore you to remember, the day is always darkest right before the dawn. I mean, who would have imagined that just 12 months ago that the brave Bangladeshi people would successfully liberate themselves from a brutal tyrant? And who would have imagined just a few months ago that the noble Sudanese people would successfully secure victory over the UAE's genocidal forces? We certainly didn't imagine that when we produced these episodes more than a year ago. But justice, like life itself, comes to you faster than expected. And we will continue to do what we can until the Israeli occupation is defeated and dismantled. So never lose hope and never quit the fight. But that's my time for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we kindly ask that you please support our effort to expose and confront injustices in the Muslim world by becoming a member of this show at patreon.com/CJWerleman. We can't produce, sustain and grow the show without your help, and we offer exclusive benefits to those who do. But for now, good night, good morning, wherever you are, and stay blessed.